beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
And you may ask yourself, how do I work this?
How do I work this?
And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife.
Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Water flowing underground.
Come on, jam with me. I know you have it in you. Let's go. Ever was. Ever was. And as it ever was. As it ever was. As it ever was. And the days go by. Yeah! You're getting it. Good job. Really good job. See, even if you feel like you're doing a terrible job, I promise you, you're always doing a lot better than you think. Days go by. And the days go by. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this year is almost over. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, as always. Introductions first. My name is Ruin, and I am the Archsage for Arcanum Exodius, our humble little library on this corner of the internet. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sid! Welcome in, Sid. It's good to see you, my dear. It's good to see you. Glad you can stop by. Glad you can stop by. Oh, Brave is such... Oh my goodness. He's such a sweetheart. Like, as I've kind of gotten to know him a little better over the past couple of months, like, generally a wonderful guy. Mm-hmm. 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 So, what has been going on? Well, I've been doing a recording, as I've talked about before. I've been doing a recording with a group of people. One of them I just mentioned. I can't tell you everyone quite yet. Of A Christmas Carol. We started... Oh, what did he do? What did he do? Okay. What? What? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Why do you... I can't sing Jesus' part on that one. I really can't. He made you blush? Oh, come on. What did he do? What did he do? Like, in a good way, in a bad way? I hope it was a good way. I hope you sat there all warm and red and just felt good about yourself, okay? Because you deserve that. But if it's in a bad way, then, well, you're on your own on that one. And the days go by. Let's see. Meanwhile, I'll start booting up Minecraft in the background while we sit and chat here. Why is there an update? There shouldn't be an update. I was playing this earlier today and there wasn't an update. This is how I know it's a BS update. Oh, you have a birthday? Oh my goodness. Well, you do a good job as a mod. All right. Whenever I stop by, you're always there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I hope he's telling everyone about your birthday. You deserve to have a good birthday. And the days go by. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of mods, let me go peg one of mine real quick. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do a really good job. You really do. You should be proud of the work you do, okay? All right. Oink, let's go over, switch to here. Okay. We should be hearing the Minecraft music. I don't know if it's just my headphones. It doesn't matter. So what are we going to be doing today? We're just going to have a nice chill time. So one of my mods will be by here soon enough to pin it. But for subscribers, this is my survival multiplayer server. And so if you are subscribed to me, all right, it is a bit quiet. I wonder if we could fix that. Audio. Because I don't want to touch the general volume too much. All right. I think right about here. How does that sound? That sounds good to me with my voice and the music, but I also know that I'm a lot on the quieter side, being an ASMR streamer and being a nerd. All right. So, I'm always very careful with the audio settings. Okay, now we're not doing ASMR. That's why I had no qualm starting stream off with a bit of a jam. But yeah, we have. If you are a subscriber and you're in our Discord, you're welcome to join this. This is our subscribers only survival multiplayer server. And today we're going to be working on my office and making a pirate ship. You guys will understand when we get there, I promise. Okay. You guys will 100%. I think I left off actually in my office. All right. So we have a community hub that we use that's called Underhome because it's underneath a mountain. Oh, Underhome. Oh, Underhome. But anyways, sorry, ADHD things. Okay. What's up? Alright, this is Underhome. It is underneath our village, Sakura Village. I will give you guys a brief tour of Sakura. I've gone over it before. I want to spend as much time possible working on my office. I'm in a building mood right now. So I will give you the very brief tour of our spawn, which is Sakura Village. Okay, which you'll understand why we call it Sakura Village in about 10 seconds. So, so all I have to do is just climb up here and then turn around. And then we turn around. And that's Sakura Village. That's our village that we all share. That's where we all live. I have my own house. My cursor's on it right now. All right. If you join the server, you are allowed to pick one of those houses to be yours. You only have to share it with the other villagers, i.e. the NPC characters. Okay. But this is our spawn point right here. Well, technically our spawn point is that the top of the mountain right there where you have the giant staircases, which I'll probably do another episode here, like another Let's Play where we actually make that a little prettier. Okay? But this is the spawn village. I love the spawn point so much. So much. For a random seed, it's really great. But this isn't what we're working on. I just wanted to show you guys around a little bit, really quick, what we're really going to be doing. Okay. is we're gonna be making a pirate ship. What? Oh, whoops. At least for part of it. And then once we get towards the end, like, all right, so we're gonna do two things: make a pirate ship, and then we have to go somewhere to set up for like later tonight, perhaps, or sometime later on, where we're not making pirate ships, but we're setting up a mob grinder for the community. All right, but this is Underhome. Okay, this is a kind of our that leads to our Nether hub. This is where we do all the working, all of the fun stuff. And I'm going to show you guys the Grand Library. We kind of have a beach theme going on, as you can tell, which is important for the pirate ship. See, this is the Grand Library. It's not quite finished, but we're getting there. It's pretty close to being finished, okay? And I'm not supposed to show you guys that room, so pretend that didn't happen. That's not my room. That's why. What the heck happened here? Who came through and, like, took half of this? Y'all, you guys know the rules. You kill it, you fill it. Oh, goodness. Glad I noticed this. That's saddening, though. That's real saddening. Oh, well. We'll fix it right now. Hey, Chief. Thank you, thank you. Just the usual, like, I have my own, we have our own subscriber-only Minecraft server. Alright, like, or something along those lines, like how subscribers get access to this Minecraft server and can come play with me. Something along those lines, if you wouldn't mind, please. Thank you very much. Do I just not have? I might not have a hoe. Oh my goodness. I think you guys understand that. Like, when you really need a hoe, when you just can't get a hoe, and you're just without a hoe. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible conundrum to just needing a hoe and being without one right now. Wink, I noticed this. I think there might be one up in my chest. So... yeah, that works. Thank you very much. So this is my office. I'm working on it, all right? But this is the cool part about my office that I'm working on right here. Oh, before you go, Chief, yeah. So if you look down below how we kind of have that beach theme, what I'm going to do for here is I'm going to have a capsized pirate ship with treasure spilling out of it. So that way when you're down and you look up, there'll be a whole aquarium full of cool stuff. And then maybe you can get glimpses of the pirate ship. Yeah! Yeah, this is what I spent like a day carving out. Because I wanted my office to look really cool. Alright? I wanted my office to be kind of cool. So, that's what I'm doing, is I'm putting a giant aquarium in it. Yeah. And what's really, really cool, because I was doing some color tests, when you... it's hard to tell from here, but when you actually look through... oh yeah, I can show it this way. When you look through the glass, the water and glass, it makes the glass go away. So, yeah, that's what we're building today. We're going to build this pirate ship. Yeah. I already have, it's going to be a capsized pirate ship that we're going to use to section off part of the aquarium. This, actually, I didn't add. As I was digging, I found a natural water well, and I haven't done anything with it yet, because, well, I'm eventually going to have to fill this up with water anyways. Alright, but what we're going to do here, we already got, this is the bow, that's the stern, if I remember my ship terminology correctly. I'm probably wrong. Probably my father would be so angry. He'd be so angry. He spent his career was being a merchant mariner in a coast guard, and so like knowing ships is just kind of a requirement. And here I am going, oh goodness. Anyways, we came up here to look for hose. Curses, no hose. No hose. Man. You know, that's normally a good thing if you don't keep hose in your office, but like, this is the one time where I want hose in my office. Alright, I wanted to just go up to my chest and find. You gotta go eep, go eep. Go eep, Sid, go eep. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And rest well. Rest well. Rest well. It's 12 Oh, you must be British. Oh. Oh no, wait, you're German if I remember correctly. Ah, guten Nacht, mein Freund. Guten Nacht. I will. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I try to remember. I used to be fluent. I'm not anymore, but I try to remember who is German in my chat or not, and I give them special greetings and special goodbyes when they're around. So that is something I try to do. I eventually want to relearn the German that I knew because I think it'd be really cool to do bilingual streams. But the problem with languages is if you live someplace that doesn't speak it, you lose it over time. Anyways, all right, what was I doing? Gotcha. Okay, so we could probably wink. Now, I don't know what you guys were thinking when I said I was looking for a hoe, but this is what I meant. I just want to be really clear. I wasn't being sussy. I would never be sussy. Ever. I'm a Siso streamer. See? Look, I have a hoe now. Okay. Nope. Someone came by. Okay. And did not replenish this, which is a weird thing to do. And this one too. Which I can fix this one right now. That's not a problem. But the potatoes I can't fix right now. Anyways, well, I can't fix the potatoes. Oh wait, there should be more taters in the tater chest. There we go. Okay, we got the backup spuds. I'm not trying to eat them, I'm trying to plant them. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Remember, if you kill it, you have to fill it. That's all we ever ask, people. That's all we ever ask. Alright, anyways. That side quest over. Let's get an axe. Okay, we'll grab my axe. We're gonna have to head downstairs. I don't have the wood I want on me. I mean, I have some dark wood. But so what we're gonna make, I can kind of outline it. I've started. I do have a guide I have to pull up, okay? But what we're going to make is a pirate ship. We're gonna use dark wood, acacia, and cherry wood. I really like that combination. All right. One more right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And so this is going to be tricky, but I believe in us. I believe in us. Let's see. Hmm. Huh. Not that. Not that. Looking up a tutorial real quick for this. While I can kind of freeball it, I'm not that good at Minecraft. If this was Ark, maybe. Okay. I found a blueprint for. Alright, gotcha. I found a blueprint that'll work for a pirate ship. Like, that's not meant to be capsized. So we'll just adapt that. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we should be able to do it. We should. Okay, now let's see. Check my chest up here. Check my chest up here. What did I do with my axe? Huh. Huh. I had a really good axe that I must have misplaced. That's a shame. Oh well. We keep moving. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna need more glass. So, boink, 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 boink. The thirst for glass is never ending. There we go, and there. Okay, did I put it in here perhaps? I could see that happening. Nope, nope, nope. Did I put it in here? Nope, nope, nope. I mean, we do have this enchanted golden axe, but that's not the iron axe that I'm referring to. Nope. Okay. Well, we're not going to waste stream time trying to find it. What we're going to do instead is we're going to go make iron axe just for doing this. And we're going to head down to our tree farm. Okay. Alright, so we're in the nether right now. I'm sorry, I had to answer Discord DM really quick. Okay. But we're in the nether right now. I'm gonna check this chest. Did I like drop it in here? Nope. Okay. Oh, that doesn't matter. So we're gonna go get the wood that we need. This is Devil City down here. Maybe I should, yeah, I should probably grab a couple of bamboo planks. Alright. I already grabbed all of the... Wink. Grab the gravel from the duplication machine. Put it in here. I already grabbed all of... Oh, gods. All of the cherry wood that we should need. Okay. Oh yeah. Plus we have wool down here because we need wool for the sails. We're gonna need wool for the sails. All right. So come over here to our wool chest. I don't think anyone really uses that, so I'm going to steal it. Where's our wool chest? There it is. Now you might be wondering, why do we have so much wool? So much gray wool specifically. Gray wool. And the answer to that question, as I'll show real quick, is that we have this wonderful place that we call Devil City. Named after its owner and curator, Devil Steel, a really good friend of mine. This, it might not look like it, is actually an ancient city. And ancient cities are supposed to be these ultra dangerous locations in the deep dark. But we worked really hard over a period of 2 to 3 months to flatten the entire thing. The only thing that's left of the ancient city is the portal that is right over there. And even then, we put a cherry tree in it because that's our calling card. We use cherry trees as like our symbol. Okay. And so this is our tree farm. You can find, I think, every type of tree down here. I don't think there's a... Oh, except for the nether trees. We don't have the nether trees down here yet. Yeah, that's on the to-do list. Okay. Do we need oak? Probably. I'll grab some oak trees just in case. Okay. Since we have a couple of oak trees that are like right here, easy to grab, but we're really here for acacia. There we go. Because I think acacia and dark oak look really good together. And then the cherry kind of helps bring it out. Hackety hackety. Chop, chop, chop. There we go. Now I don't want to stick around this part of our forest because I did install, I'll deny it if Devil asks, but I did install in a couple of the trees some dark hearts which do spawn creakings. Alright, so I don't want to admit to that while he's around. I mean, I know he's figured it out, but still. Yes. Mangrove. Do we want to do mangrove? I don't think we really want to do mangrove. Let's... I'm waiting for these to fall so I can replant them. Although we have more than enough oak saplings. But it's kind of the rule. When you chop a tree down here, you want to at least replant it. Ideally, you plant 2 more. So that way, we're never without wood. Matter of fact, do I have any? Nope, I don't have any on me. I would plant 2 more if I had. But, alas, unless I can plant... Nope, can't plant in gravel. Okay. That's okay. Alright, so the acacia trees are going to be like right over here. I remember planting them over here. Ara! Ara! That one was not as good. Ara! Oh my, that one was a little spicy. Hello, Ara. How are you? How are you doing? Is that our only acacia? No, that can't be our only acacia down here. I thought we had more. I'm gonna have to fix that. You just got out of work? Congratulations. I'm glad you're out of work. Alright, that's awesome. Maybe later on we can go on an adventure. Maybe later on. Right now, I'm building a pirate ship. I'm working on my office and building a pirate ship up there. It's really cool. Yeah, I figured it would match the beach theme. Since you know what Underhome looks like, I figured it would match the beach theme. My goodness. The fact that we only had one acacia tree is upsetting. That's why we're fixing it right now. Oh, under home. Oh, under home. How is Ferg? What did you do? Hmm. Oh, mountain home. Oh, hi. Hi, friend. How you doing? I see it's nighttime. Those are always the best days. Oh, no resin. You want to give me resin? I want resin. I want resin. I want resin. Nope. Okay. Oh, well, at least you had a short one today. At least you had a short one today. That's the important part. We can go ahead, plant the oak sapling just to get rid of it. I don't think it might grow right there. It might. Oak trees are weird. Oak trees tend to be some of the weirdest trees. Did that acacia tree fall? Okay, so we're just waiting for this tree to fall so we can replant it. We're kind of need some more acacia wood, so we have to head to the acacia forest. Yeah, no, I've done those sort of jobs, and they are never fun. Waking up at the crack of dawn. All right. Like, I don't know how 9 to 5 people do it. I really don't. Ba ba ba. I don't think birch really works here. As I like birch trees. What do you guys like to use birch trees for? What do you guys like to use birch? I like to use birch trees as like flooring. I think it looks really good as a floor. But not the planks. The planks are a little too close to wood, to oak wood. Fuel. There we go. Boink. Okay. All right, we're gonna accelerate this. I've done a few builds with them. I've done a few. And I don't blame you for using them for fuel. Okay. Doink. There we go. Oh, there's the other. Oh, wow, that one's really tall. Man, this feels bad to cut down. Just because, like, they don't get this tall that... Oh! Save myself there. Woof! Oh, you're alive! Awesome. Dark oak is really good. Hey, it's me. I'm just called to let you know. I don't know the song, but hello from... I fell for it twice. Okay, that's on me. I fell for it twice. Hello from the other side. Must have called 1,000 times. Said I'm sorry for the things that I've done. There we go. Boink. boink. Got all the acacia wood that we could need. Said I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Man, that song is way too true. I've certainly had relationships like that before. I don't know if you guys have, but like, I've certainly had relationships like that where it's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And they just don't want to listen. But that also happens. We make mistakes. And that's okay. Well, okay, so if I'm being honest, it's not really okay that we make mistakes. Ideally, we don't make any mistakes, but that's not how the world works. It's impossible to have perfection like that. Okay? But the important part when you make a mistake is that you learn from it. That's the important part. And yes, sometimes that means that you hurt people, which that's not okay, and you should try not to. But that's also kind of part of life. Wink. Not to get really philosophical, but if you've been around a lot, you know how I kind of mutter about these things. How I like to talk about these things. It's kind of part of the Archsage charm. Wink. Let's grab some more redstone. There we go. Said I'm sorry for the things that I've done. I might have to come down here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that today. I know we can deal with all this netherrack. I think bamboo is definitely the budget wood. Like, I'm grabbing some I'm gonna grab a couple stacks of bamboo here. But I definitely feel like bamboo is like the budget wood. I do think the two warped woods are really cool. They just look good. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. There we go. That I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Hello, Bandit. How you doing, my boy? How's it going, my Husko? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh. This hasn't gone away yet. That will eventually. Okay. And... shunk. I think we have a majority of things that we need. The only thing we're gonna do real quick. Oh, we've got to grab the bone meal. We've got to grab the bone meal. Whoops. We'll go do that. Okay. The only thing... yeah, we should have enough. Maybe. No, we'll stop at the ranch, the Acacia Forest that we have. And we'll go grab some there. Okay. I'm just trying to think of like where to go to next while I do all these bunny hopping. And so we're waiting on this little Acacia expansion to grow up. Alright. I think I'm saying it the wrong way. If I'm not, let me know. Okay, if I'm not saying it the wrong way, if I'm actually saying it the right way, that's a problem. Because I need to say it the wrong way, because then a lot of people will start correcting me. You see? Ha ha! Interaction bait. Interaction bait. Oh my goodness. Anyways, grab some bone meal. We're gonna come back down here. Okay. Said I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Hello from the other side. Must have called 1,000 times. Tale as old as time. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Zeus. There's some mythological tales. I need to look into that. Like it's ringing true to me. Oh, not that way. I'm used to going that way. That mythology is full of that sort of rage baiting. Telling people they can't do something just to get them to do something has always been an age-old tactic. The old reverse psychology. Sippies, everyone. Everyone take a sippy. Everyone take a sippy. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Before I, um, before I went on stream today, I actually did a walk with my dogs, and so that's why I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little thirsty, because chatting nonstop after walking your dogs makes you a little thirsty. Said I'm sorry for the things that I'm. Okay. Excuse me. We'll go ahead, deposit that, deposit that, deposit that, deposit that. I'm so burpy right now. Yuckies. I'm trying not to burp into the mic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. It depends on the circumstances. Wink. Froggos! There's our Froggos. We now have a veritable frog-eating army for farming slimes. Don't mind me, I'm just screwing around. Let's go to the ranch. Okay. Wink. Ah, okay. That doesn't do what I think it does. Interesting. Yoink. We'll fix that right now. We will fix that right now. Okay. And what's in here? Gotcha. So what we need is more acacia wood. And so that's why we're going here. This is, colloquially, we call it the ranch, because it's themed after like a Texas-style ranch. Okay. It's nothing too impressive, alright? It's a base that we made a long time ago. That it's kind of like if you want peace and quiet, you head out here. But, as you can tell, this is where we get all our acacia trees from. That's fine. I don't know what all these holes are for. Nice. Okay. What flavors? Blue cheese. Always. Always blue cheese. Always blue cheese. Blue cheese is the best ranch flavor, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I've done nothing to you. All right, you've done it to yourself by not enjoying and embracing the wonder that is blue cheese. Okay? Can you realize just how much of a miracle it is that can make moldy cheese edible and it's delicious? You know, I want you to sit here while I take care of Bandit. I want you to sit here and contemplate your mistakes, Aura. I want you to sit here and contemplate your mistakes. Okay, I hope you contemplated your mistakes. I hope you came to and realized that you were wrong. Everything's fine in the morning. I need to practice more songs. I think we'll do karaoke coming up. I do want to schedule it, and I do owe it to you guys. It's okay. You'll learn to embrace the Blue Ranch. You'll learn to embrace it. Getting a whole stack of this before we walk away. Wink. So, yeah, like I said, we're getting the wood that we need right now. I have a guide up for the power ship. The power ship. The ship of power. That's the pirate ship. But I want to make sure we have plenty of the wood that we need. I also want to make sure I'm taking care to replant all these trees and get rid of these dirt towers so that way it looks nice. Okay, and then go back, check on the ones that we have chopped down. There should be new saplings on the ground. And we should be able to just plant that and that. Keep this forest self-perpetuating. Steampunk piracy? I was thinking as a building project to do a castle in the sky. And that'd be a good build for like steampunk. It's like castle in the sky. Okay. That'd be a really good steampunk theme build. It's like castle in the sky. Yeah, yeah. Copper is not a problem. Copper is not a problem around here. Everything's fine in the morning. Question for you, Ara, if you don't mind. Did you listen to the Halloween special? I'm not sure if you did or didn't, but I know you're subscribed over there. And I was just wondering, because like I haven't really had much feedback on it, and I know we worked really hard on it. So you're allowed to tell me it was bad. You're allowed to tell me you didn't like it or whatever. I want to be clear. I know I kind of set you up there to be like, it was great. Don't worry, don't worry. And it's like, no, I want to know if it wasn't as good as it could be, because then I can make it better next time. Okay, let's get to bed here. We got a bit more until we have a full stack. Doggo! Doggo! I don't want to accidentally hit the doggo. The doggo deserves love. The doggo deserves love. As all dogs do. All dogs deserve love. I mean, all living things deserve love, if I'm being honest, okay? The world works a lot better when we all love each other. Right? And if that's idealistic, then good. Then good. Because the world is built on people making ideals come to life, making them real, and making things just a smidge better. So never be afraid to try. Never be afraid to try. to make things just a smidge better. Did I must have left a lot of these floating. Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, you get to stay floating today. You get to stay floating today. And we'll all float on. Okay, yay. And we'll all float on. Alright, already. I'll float on. Alright. Don't you worry, even if things get a little heavy. The Chimera cow. The Chimera. Ads are coming up in 3 minutes. I have to play ads every hour on the hour to keep pre-roll ads away. I do appreciate you guys for either sitting through the ads or getting up and doing something. If you sit through them, I want to know what ads you got. I'm always curious about that. If you get up and go do something during the ads, please tell me what you got up and go do. There will be a pop quiz. But more seriously, I would prefer if you got up and go do something, because it's important that you take care of yourself. It's important that you take the time to get up, stretch, and make sure to feel like a person. Because I know from my own experiences that it's easy to just sit here and marathon someone's content. But that's not always the most healthy for you. And so even if it's a little patronizing, I suppose, I would much rather have people who enjoy my content be healthy, wonderful people that they innately are, and to take the time to take care of themselves. We'll still be here, I promise. You lied to me! You lied to me, you tree! You lied to me. I swear acacia trees defend themselves that way. They lie to you about where the top of it is. So that way when you hop on to chop them, because I was looking at this and I was like, this is going to be an easy chop. All right, we're going to chop this down really easy. Just straight down, right down the middle, just like that. And nope. Nope. I swear, that must be like some sort of defense mechanism. Okay, good, good, good. I'm trying to collect and keep this forest here repopulated, because like when we need bulk amounts of these trees, this is where we come. So because I need a bulk amount of these trees, this is where I came. Okay. All right, there we go. And so we're gonna hop back to the nether portal here. We're gonna make the brief jaunt. And so the only thing, if you are going on ad break, the only thing that you're gonna miss probably is me going through that portal and then getting up to go get an apple, as it is apple time. Wink. But we have almost a full stack. That should be more than enough. The other thing that we have to do is grab the hyphae that we have, okay, and then utilize that. Utilize that hyphae. Or is it hyphae? I don't know how you say it. Does anyone know how to say it? We have to utilize that to turn some of the netherrack that we have down into trees. So in the morning, everything's fine. In the morning. Okay. What? We are now on ad break right now. Once we translate through the warp here, boom. Translation complete. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back in about 3 minutes. See, no content missed at all. What did you guys do? What did you do? I got up, I got an apple, I stretched a little bit. I need to stretch a bit more, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness. Well, rock on, little guy. A really big spider. You finished driving home? Arachnophobia alert. A really big spider just crawled across my computer screen. And I was like, oh, wow. It was just like a daddy long legs sort of deal, just a common house spider. And I was like, oh, well, rock on, little guy. Because they eat the bad bugs. So, I'm not too worried about it. And okay, now I'm getting a little worried about it, but not for the reasons you think. No, you haven't watched the special. That's okay. Okay. You couldn't have started this. Like, I think it's cool that you want to make a spider web on my computer screen. Don't get me wrong, that's actually kind of cool, okay? I don't hate spiders, but like if you would have started this like 3 or 4 minutes ago, Mr. or Mrs. Spider, I would have just grabbed a cup and taken you outside. Now I'm just kind of hoping that you, Vominos, that you go elsewhere, because then I'll clean up the web after stream. I'm not gonna stop stream just for you right now. I don't hate them, because once I learned what they do, how they eat the bad bugs, I was like, okay, I can't hate you. You eat the things that I hate. Alright. So I have like this begrudging respect. Just like, okay, fine. Alright, let's get into build mode. I just want this. I'm trying to set up my screen so that way I can see you guys. Okay. And what I'm building at the same time. I cannot, so we'll do this really quickly. You'll see what I mean by like dark oak with acacia. All right. So first, let's start actually up here. Do I have the proportions right here? So it's down 1, 2. I might have the proportions slightly messed up, but I don't think it kills the build. We know for a fact that it's going to be up 1 like that, up 1, up 1. So we have this, okay. I know I got the back half of it right. I'm trying to make sure I got the front half of it right. I need another computer screen. Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Wanting to call the SWAT team. I don't blame anyone who has that reaction. Wait, why am I floating over here? What? What happened? What? What happened now? Okay. Alright, I see. When I minimize VTube Studio, I see. Rasa. I don't have enough screens for this. I don't. I need like a third screen just to have up. Yeah, I always am. I always am the center of attention. Always. I was the youngest. Ha 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 ha. Okay, anyways, I might not be able to respond to chat for a little bit, Pages. I apologize. I gotta fix this boat that we're working on. So, up 1, check, check. Up 2, check, check. Up 3, check, check. Up and in, then up. Alright, we're good there. Okay. Then we have to come here, right? Okay. So in a perfect world, we would be right here. We'd be putting 1, then 2. Okay. Okay. So it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then maybe 3. Maybe we go 3 wide. I don't think we have the room to go 3 wide, so I think we go 2 wide. I'm adapting this. Okay. Then we come back here, all right? And so we'd be like right here, roughly. Okay. So we'd actually be like right here, roughly. Because you want to be even with this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I messed up here. I got it. All right. There we go. Give me a hot second. So then we'd come back here, go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna do something cool instead. Okay. Okay. Follow along. Wink. Okay. Let me pull up Streamlabs again. All right, there we go. Now I can go back to talking with you guys for a little bit. I'm going to be alternating between screens. Alas, I only have 2 screens. Maybe Santa will be kind and I'll get a 3rd one with the proper mount for it. I wouldn't even know what to do with 3 screens. That'd be so much power. That'd be too much power. Too much. Okay. Only for a little bit. And only as necessary. I typically don't ignore you guys. How could I ever ignore you guys? How could I ever? Do we crack that? No, we don't crack that. Okay, so we go across like that. Okay. There we go. We'll eat all these cookies. Make some more room. All right, I was trying to plan this out and figure out like what do I need to do. So we break this. Okay. But we don't mess with that. Okay. What's my favorite song of the week? Ooh, I've had like 3 this week. I've had like 3 favorite songs this week. I know Frieren Season 2 is coming out, and so the unofficial anthem of Frieren is Blue by Young Kai, and that's been stuck in my head. Oh gods. I'd have to look it up. Stick Season by like Noah Cole, I think his name is. Really, really good song. And the third one I'm drawing a blank on. The third one I'm actually drawing a blank on. It's the season of the sticks, and just like to play the victim. I hope I don't need more dark oak for this. But we are kind of just vibing it. Okay. There we go. What about yours? Yeah, it's coming out next year. It's coming out next year, so no time at all. No time at all for an elf, really. Yeah. So it's soon. It's less than 50 years. It's less than 50 years. Okay. I promise Himmel will be alive to watch it this time. Oh my goodness. The first episode of Frieren with Himmel narrating his life, just that got me. That honest, like whenever I need to cry, I just watch that. All right, it's like that's the sort of life that I would like to have, where like you and your friends, like your closest friends, all get together and have like one last adventure. And at the end of it, you pass away, just having reflected on everything and gone, yeah, it was worth it. That was just so beautiful, and the artwork for that was beautiful too. Genuinely just really, really pretty. Lover month, but it's the season of the sticks, and forgot that I existed, and it's my fault. Just like to play the victim. Yeah. I mean, 1,000 years, like, one of my favorite takes of Frieren, because, like, so, when it comes to elf tropes, I prefer elves, like, 1,000 years to be, like, an elf's max lifespan, but I also understand the elf tropes of, like, 1,000 years is, like, getting out of puberty, and so one of my favorite interpretations of Frieren is that she is just starting to, like, mature. She is just starting to leave basically elven puberty. Okay, we should. And I like that, where, like, I don't know, I think it helped explain a lot of her behavior. A lot of, like her friends after this epic adventure and she's like, I'll be back in 50 years. And her friends are just like, what do you mean you'll be back in 50 years? Can we, like, keep adventuring? Can we keep, like, seeing each other? And she doesn't process why they're asking that. Whoopsie doopsies. Okay. If I do this right. Yeah. But I did not lose. Okay, that's covering up one of them, so that's not as big of a deal. Okay, and that's as far as that one really needs to go. That's not as big of a deal either. Okay. To kind of create the illusion of the pirate ship having been capsized up top, what I'm doing is I'm having some of the wood come through as part of... Oh, finish the show. Finish the show. Finish that show. It's really, really good. I'm having parts of the ship kind of come through this a little bit. And so when you actually look up and you can see the pirate ship through the glass ceiling up here, it'll kind of help sell the illusion. Like that it's half capsizing. Yeah. There's going to be a pop quiz, Ara. Alright, there's going to be a pop quiz. And if you fail it, you will have to clean the library's bathrooms for the next millennium or so. All right, just a short amount of time, really. And not like the student bathrooms, but like the magical creature bathrooms. Okay, where they go number 5 there. And you don't want to have to deal with a Gorshgok after it's on the number 5. I promise you. Not a fun prospect. Not a fun prospect. Love my... Drink alcohol. But did not... I'm just trying to figure out where this one goes, because they all seem perfectly proportional. 2 and 2. 1, 2. Only thing that doesn't really make sense would probably be like right there. That can be arranged. That can be arranged. Time magic has pathways to many things that most would consider unnatural. Love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom and she forgot that I existed, but... Okay, we got that outlined. If only, if only. Yeah. Yeah. Frieren and Himmel is the ultimate slow burn relationship. And I am here for it. I am here for it to just watch them. Like, watch the train wreck coming. I know that's kind of terrible, but like, I want to see what happens when Frieren eventually gets to talk to Himmel. I feel like that's the end. I feel like that absolutely is the end of the anime, end of the manga. But at the same time, like, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Hey, you know, a fun fact? The English VA for Frieren is the same English, like, the Frieren Himmel coupling in is the exact same for Apothecary Diaries. They really did a great job at matching the VA. Wink, wink. There we go. chink, 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 chink. To the best of our ability, we have. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Oh, if you haven't watched Apothecary Diaries, it's so good. It is so good. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I'm able to give you some good recommendations. There was one on Amazon Prime that was a magical. I have to look it up, but there was a magical girl anime that I watched that was really, really good, as well. That was on like Amazon Prime. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Go. I drink alcohol. That dream each night of some version of you. I think if we modify the deck a little bit, like that, and making this as a capsize version is hard. Making this as a capsize version is hard. Doable. Difficult. But not insurmountable. Yes, I do. You now have to look on Amazon Prime for a Magical Girl show. That is really amazing. Has really good reviews. Okay, and so we want to take that away. Check. Take that away. Check, check. Okay. I think we can bend it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That looks about right. That looks about right with the modifications that we. You don't even know. Like, you can't even be like, yeah, I remember Sailor Moon. Like, have you watched Sailor Moon, Aura? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, ba 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 ba. Okay. Okay, so we'd be like right here then. One, two. Okay. We only have like a block more, maybe. I'm trying to block out the room. And the Madoka. Oh! Yes! Go, Senpai! Oh my goodness. Senpai and I used to talk about Madoka Magica all the time. Alright, that series is amazing. And I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Alright, Madoka Magica is just one heck of an anime. Absolutely amazing. Wonderful. 100%. You are in for a treat. You are absolutely in for a treat. something like this being the gunnery walls. Okay. Check. The extra. Oh my! Look up Madoka Magica. Great series. Amazing series. Oh my goodness. 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 So good. So good. So good. It kind of's taking shape. Kind of. Oh, mountain home. Oh, mountain. It's hard to make a capsized ship. That genuinely is a hard thing to do. And have it look like how it's supposed to. We might be able to work on the back a bit more. So if I okay. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything about the anime. So like I'm a walking spoiler on I know it's 10 years old. I am a walking spoiler on that anime. And so like I got to be really 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 careful. Yes. Yes, actually. But it's that good that it's worth it. It is that good that it is actually worth it. Two, three. Okay. Go. All right. We're getting somewhere. I can kind of see the shape. Can you guys see it? Can you guys kind of make it out? Okay. We are getting somewhere. I'm actually kind of proud of this. I think the only thing that I've done wrong is like the proportions. I think the proportions are slightly off. There we go. But I'm also converting this because this isn't a capsized ship tutorial. This is a ship tutorial that I'm imagining as a capsized ship. I am literally just turning it sideways in my head and doing my best to kind of eyeball it. So you have the gunnery walls. Okay. So to round that out, let's take a look at how the bamboo looks. It doesn't really sell the look. Okay, it doesn't really sell the look. See, what's supposed to sell the look, per se, you go tink, tink, you go up one more like that. Then, this is where it kind of fails a bit, but I think it still works out. Okay. Then you go up one more like this. And you take it all the way to the sky. Technically, you take it a little higher. That's starting to look like a ship. I think we're starting to get there. Okay. I think we're definitely starting to get there. There is no correct choice. I enjoyed it in English. I think there is a kind of correct choice. So the kind of correct choice is that the movie that takes place after the show makes more sense in Japanese, but that's only because they all sing a song. I'm not going to explain the context. I'm just going to tell you that they all sing a song, and it doesn't really make sense. The English lyrics don't make sense, but that's because it's very hard to translate songs. All right. So the movie specifically makes sense in Japanese. The rest makes sense, is perfect in English or Japanese. Okay. Then I think where we have to sell the look of this is probably in adding the hole. So we're gonna need some more dark wood. But I think we need to start wrapping this hole around. Okay. Yeah. I think we need to start like wrapping this hole around and inwards in some places. Yeah, that's they sing a song. The song is kind of important to the plot. The song is important to the plot if you pay attention. If you don't, it's not like you miss anything. But the song makes no sense in English, absolutely none, and that's just because it's very hard to translate the lyrics. All right, let's go on a long tirade about translating lyrics. 99 Red Balloons is actually originally a German song that's 99 Luftballons. And what Luft means, it just means air. It means air in German. But in order to match the rhythm, they changed it to red in English. So that's why when they sing 99 Red Balloons, that's just to match the rhythm of the song. When really all they were singing about in German is 99 hot air balloons. That's what Luft means air. So Luftballons auf Deutsch. Luftballons means hot air balloons, which basically just means little balloons. But in German, in English, that doesn't translate. That doesn't work for the song, so they translate over to red balloons. There's just like a small example that I know off the top of my head. Okay. So, I know you guys know that translation's hard and all that stuff. That's just what I do. I explain things. That's the Archsage way. Yeah, there are some series that haven't done it justice. That have not done it justice at all. Okay, so I think where we need to start with our ship here, doing that. Okay. Then doing that. Oh, whoopsie doopsies. That and that, but then we gotta like kind of curve it in as best as we can. This is gonna be the hard part. because we need to curve this in like that. Okay. So I think in order to sell the whole ship illusion, we gotta chop this down. Now, if you want a really good animated series to watch that's all in English and originally in English, Ark, the animated series. I think it's no secret that I'm a big fan of Ark. That's part of the reason why I'm playing Minecraft. But Ark, the animated series, that was an amazing animated series, and I can't wait for season 2. You don't have to have played the game. You don't need like 2,000 hours in the game to enjoy it. I mean, if you happen to have 2,000 hours, it's okay. The 2,000 hours pales in comparison to the 20 to 30k hours I have in Magic the Gathering. It's okay. Never feel ashamed about your hobbies, people, by the way. Never feel ashamed about them. Okay, yeah, that is kind of help pulling it together. A little bit. That is helping. You can only imagine. I know the game's been out for 15 years. I can only imagine what your total Minecraft hours might be. I really can only imagine. That has to be an obscene amount. So I think what will help kind of pull this together doing something like that. Yeah, that does help. Okay, and then yeah. I'm off guide now. I'm not sure what to do about this up here. I don't really like this quite yet. I think what we'll do to kind of pull this together is we'll go like that. Okay, and then wink. Check. Check, check, check. Okay. And then I think if we do that, that kind of helps sell the like the front, this half of the ship I'm cool with. This half of the ship, it's like, no, this does not look like a ship. Like this down looks like a ship. We good here. This is the problem. You are the problem. Okay? We're gonna have a long conversation till we get you fixed. My goodness. I wonder if it's... Is it a length thing? Like, is the length too much? I think we're gonna have to improvise on that part. I am totally okay with this. This, like, from here down, this looks like a ship of some kind. But when I turn to look here, it's like something went wrong. And so we're gonna have to. I think if we get some coral and use some coral to decorate this, it looks like it's kind of disintegrated a bit. I think we'll be doing good there. Okay. All right. But now let's get the cherry wood though. Let's get the cherry wood. I think I have some cherry wood in here. I should. Is that? Oh, that's snow block. Okay. I thought that was white wool. Snow block, snow block, snow block. Nope. Okay. Put the bamboo away. Hang on to the oak. Hang on to the acacia. Dark oak. Take that. We're gonna want those two. We'll put the mast out going this way. Okay. Yep. Boom. There's the cherry wood. Put that back. Maybe. We might still need it after this. Let's see. Okay, and then... Boink, 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 boink. Boink. Here's the fun part. We don't actually need the mast to be complete, and I'm actually going to go back through. Because it'll look like a pirate ship that's been wrecked. Some random. Okay, okay. Arbitrarily picking some of these to break and some of these to keep. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to avoid like blocking the glass too much. I don't really want to do that. So like some of these that I've randomly, I'm gonna go back and now you can stay. For aesthetic purposes, you can stay. But now we've made it look like the mast fell apart. And then we can kind of do the same thing here. We can have parts of it that are like right here that kind of look like they've just fallen. Okay. Yeah, I think that kind of helps fix my problem that I was having earlier, where it's like, this doesn't look good enough. Alright, and then for the sails, we had a smidge of white wool. What happens if you put a snow block in water? Does anyone know? What happens when you put snow blocks in water? Let's find out. Nothing? They don't melt? I can use them instead of... I can use snow blocks instead of white wool? Let's go! Let's go. No, we'll put the white wool. We'll put the effort in. I don't know. Do we need the sails? Hmm. I'll go ahead and do this and then think about it. All right. I don't have an easy answer. I don't know if we need the sails. I do like how we made cherry blocks. Then we can have pirate treasure spilling out. Huh. We have a good start. We have a good start. The shame. I should probably come back, because you can actually see it. I should probably come back here and finish that. The shame. Oh no. Oh no. My ADHD is starting to kick in, so I'm like, we need to do something else. We need to go somewhere else. And it's like, well... Okay, we'll give this a rest for now. We did make some good progress on it. The back half really does look like a ship. I like that. The front half, not so much. Making the mast out of cherry trees. I don't know what we're gonna do for the sail quite yet. I think the sail's gonna like billow down this way, but then get kind of scattered and tattered. But I think what we're really gonna do though is put our building supplies away and get ready to go on an adventure. Of sorts, of sorts. How does that look? Yeah, we can't really do this with anything on the glass. It just doesn't work out. I always have to check how it looks down here too. It doesn't quite work out the way I want it to. All right, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to run the ads early while I'm gone. Give me a second. Let me take care of that. Huh. Zombie piglin. Well. Uh, all right, we're gonna go on commercial. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. I'll be back in a little bit. We back. Alright, yeah, we're gonna pivot. We're gonna go on a bit of an adventure, okay? So, because I can sense my energy starting to fall. I'm starting to get sleepy. So let's go on an adventure. Because I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. Oh, did this turn off? But I am sleepy, Ara. Deal with it. Deal with it. I can rechat. I can multitask here. Wink. So we're gonna go on a bit of an adventure. We're actually gonna set up a mob spawner. Perhaps not totally on stream, but we're gonna get ready to do it. And that means I'm gonna need to actually be dressed for that. Do I have a shield? Or am I gonna have to make one? I think I'm gonna have to make one. The sad part is I have to take one of my diamond pickaxes with me because we have to crack some onyx. Not onyx, obsidian. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna have to make a shield. That's okay. Wink. Take that. That. And then food. We need food. Take this baked potatoes, and we're good to go here. Eat the rest of the cookies. Okay. And then we'll make a shield when we get there. Or, well, slightly before we get there. We're heading to Camp Gold Deep. Love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks, and saw your mom. She forgot that I existed, but it's half my fault. I just like to play the victim. I drink alcohol. Bandit, no! Why did you wait until we were done with break, Bandit? He's howling to go outside now. I'm just like, no! I'll be back. So I think what we're gonna film, the part that you guys are gonna miss out on, I'll be in the Discord, though, if you want to come and join me afterwards. What we're gonna film is making the portal. The part that you're gonna miss out on, unfortunately, is the actual making the mob farm, the mob grinder. Wink. And I'll probably end up doing a lot of back and forths. Like, I could look up everything I need, but instead I'm just gonna head there and I'm gonna make the portal first. Okay, that's more important to me right now. Once this portal's made, then what we need is kind of trivial. Plus, this is the exciting part, because I have to sit and fight off mobs. That's the exciting part, is we're going to be fighting mobs the entire time. Because, you know, the spawner just happens to be in a bad location. Lesai. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa. I believe I could treat you right to the night. I'll eat the cookies first. Get rid of these. More inventory space. There we go. Okay. But yeah, apparently there's a cave spawner, a cave spider spawner there, and a skeleton. I know where the cave spider is. I don't know where the skeleton is. So that's the part that I'm kind of interested in, is where's that skeleton? Although we don't really need the bone meal, the skeleton's just to be like a second XP farm, because we have zombies for an XP farm. Oh snap, I didn't bring my safety helmet. Uh-oh. Those guys are still trapped. Okay. Fine, Andy. I don't think I'm going to need a safety helmet today. We shouldn't need a safety helmet. I'm hoping we don't. I'm really hoping that we don't need a safety helmet. Alright. Safety helmets are the gold helmets that you wear to keep the piggies away. When you wear a gold helmet, okay, the piggies get fascinated by it, and they don't want to attack you. Which is great, because they can be obnoxious to deal with. Knockback. Welp. That's unfortunate. We'll take this. And down we go. Down, 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 down the river. And I need to play Baldur's Gate 3 again. It's so good. At the same time, like, I've beaten it 6 times, and it's like, what else I do now? Okay. So, first things first, we gotta mine out the obsidian. Okay, second thing, we have to make that so that way this is a little safer down here. Okay, and now that that's done, now for everyone's favorite joke. We're just gonna be sitting here knocking obsidian for a while. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's... Wow. That's something to find. My real concern is if we go to spark this portal and it leads someplace else. And then it doesn't lead to where I think it's going to. If it leads to where I think it's going to, great, we're doing a good job. Come on. Come on. Bit more. There we go. There we go. All right. We're slowly but steadily getting there. Yep. Just knocking at this. Knock, 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 knocking at heaven's door. Yeah. 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 We need 12 pieces. I know there's 12 pieces here. I just don't know if we've picked up 12 pieces yet. Okay. 18. Oh, that's a good amount. We'll go all the way up to 20 today. There we go. Perfect. Giant lake of lava. Really dangerous, really scary. And then all the way over here. Go ahead, make sure there's no light anywhere. My paranoia. Link. Okay. I don't think anything can really spawn up here, because I think we've light spammed enough to cancel out all the spawns. I'm not seeing anything, and I take that as a good sign. Alright. Where we'll probably get hit by spawns is close to the spawner. I know I heard it. Where are you? Where are you? You guys heard that, right? It's not just me. I heard an archer. I have a hatred for those skeleton archers. I have an absolute hatred for them. Unbridled. Those sharpshooters need to die. Alright, in Minecraft. In Minecraft! That old joke. That old joke. I don't want to use up too many of these. I'm just trying to cancel out spawns the best I can. How deep does this go? Well, it goes deeper than I care to find out. Is that... That's diamonds. Ooh, more diamonds. Okay. Okay, let's get our diamonds here. Ah, 3 diamonds. That's pretty good. Pretty good haul there. This is not the adventure that I was thinking of when I was like, oh, we're gonna come over here. I actually got a little distracted. A little carried away. Alright, whether or not there actually was an archer, the sound of it was like enough to send me into light spam mode. I get carried away. Pick up some gold while we're here, why not? We are in a Badlands after all. Although Ara is the king of Badlands now. Ara has an epic Badlands biome. And is making an epic mine there. And you know what? Good on him. Good on them. Okay. Let's go. So, somewhere in here is both a spider spawner and a skeleton spawner. I don't know where. But we're gonna figure it out. I have a rough idea where the spider spawner is at. But I don't know the skeleton spawner. Oh, that was Bandit. He surprised himself. He was laying down and laid against the door, and the door came back and hit him. It was actually kind of funny. He didn't hurt himself or anything. It was just like, what? Beetroot seeds. Let's see. That spider spawner is close by. I remember when I was down here with Ara and we were talking about it, and he's like, if there's a spider spawner, I'm going to be so angry. And then I turned the corner and like, oh, hey, Ara, guess what I found? And he's like, rah, 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 rah. Oh, enchanted books. Bonus rails? I mean, it's cheaper to... Yes, the frustration was real. Which I don't blame you, because like you have your own mine shaft that you're set up in. And finding a mine shaft that literally has everything you want in it that's not yours is like, are you kidding me? Which, if you have the time, Ara, you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. I'd appreciate if you could come here and help me find these. Because, like, that's what I'm going to do when I get off. Is turn them into grinders. So, I just don't remember. Like, I know they're around here. I know they... Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Those aren't normal blocks for a mine shaft. That's something else. I don't know what. I don't think a trial chamber. But these belong to something else. Mine shafts don't have these sort of blocks. They don't spawn with those. That's why I'm going... Yeah. Okay, you get what I'm... You're seeing this, right, Ara? What? They don't spawn with those. That is so sus. That is so sus. There might be more to this mine shaft. than just a couple of spawners. Which that's already a good find to begin with, but like... It's just ridiculously sus. Mine shafts don't spawn with these sort of blocks. Hmm. Yeah. Nope. Okay. There you are. I'm about to say, I know you're real. You are the cave spider one. And you're missing a side. Four one 41.6. Okay. Aura, could you do me a favor and just write the coordinates in chat real quick? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I don't know how this is going to be set up, but I'm gonna gamble. Like, I don't know what the structure of the spawner is. Alright. Because we have to turn this into it. Yeah, no, 4167, negative 34, okay, 4167, negative 138. And I can get the rest later. What is it? 100 in negative 148 and negative 34. Okay, there we go. Got him. Got him. All right. Okay. Well, I just saved the coordinates for the spider farm. I know we can find the skeleton farm easier now. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. So I want to turn one of these pathways that we have into... I just don't know what digging I'm gonna have to do here once we get off stream. So I'm actually gonna come back here. This really makes me think there's something back here. That if we dug around, we'd find something. Because you just don't have those sort of blocks. This should be far enough away that if I make a nether portal here. Okay. It's not going to interfere with the excavation that we're going to have to do later. Two, three. Okay. Yeah, thank you. One, two. One, two, three. Diorite. Diorite. One, two, three, two. Okay. That should do it. The deluxe nether portal. Okay. And big bucks, no whammies. 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 Yes! Yes! Ha-ha! Awesome. Now the hard part. Now the hard part. I was celebrating because we can now break this one, which is what I'm going to do. And now that we've broken this one, okay, we can grab this, 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 grab those two things right here. Go ahead, grab this. And we'll leave this stuff up here for now. But we can move the majority of this operation that was up here down there very seamlessly. And this should be the last time anyone really needs to come down, use that up there. So that's why, because there was an alternative version of this where I use that portal, and now I'm suddenly somewhere in the Nether that I've never been before, and I gotta find my way home. And well, we would have streamed that. We would have streamed that because it would have been good content. But I would have been saying unsayful words the entire way. The entire way, I would have not have been happy at all, Pages. Absolutely not. That's why I closed my eyes and was like, big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Because now that we linked them, okay, I should be right about this. What should have happened is they are now linked, okay? So we come back through this mine that we were just in. We find the portal. Yep. Here's our spawner. I don't know what needs to be done, but we're gonna plop that right there as a, hey, the spawner's here. Now, and there's our portal. And if I'm right about this, all right. Da 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 da. And then when we go back through, This does not bode well. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Did it. Okay. I changed. I'm excited because that doesn't always go the way you want it to. And so I changed, by changing the spawner, by changing the portal location, we've made getting to here a lot easier. Which is a huge thing for setting this up. Okay, we'll put these for right now. Go ahead, get this one fired up. Awesome. All right. And we know where that's at. And there's a skeleton one nearby somewhere that Ara found. It felt like he was more up above when he found it. Nope, those are beetroots. Let's see if we can find it real quick. It might help from like making a conjoined farm. Green torches are mine, so that's how I know. Oh yes, this happy little accident. We got some time. We can go exploring. Okay. That took care of. That's fine. Nothing here. Spawn-proof this. It's kind of overkill from a spawn-proof standpoint. No dark corners in here. Okay. Maybe it was all the way down here. Ara, I have no idea where you found this. That must have been some diamonds. As the days go by. And okay. So we've done some good exploration here. Oh, we found it! Enchanted book. Grab the bones. Perfect! name tag, bread, gunpowder. Found it! Alright. So 4159. $41.59, comma. And we come back here. Negative 41. Negative 41. 41, comma. Then negative 1135. All right, this now belongs to us. I don't think it's really possible looking at the two coordinates next to each other. Yeah, I don't think we could do a conjoined farm, sadly, but we could probably make an express lane between the two farms without interfering with them too much. But that's for off stream. For now, we're going to go find someone to raid off to. I will be playing more on stream. I'll be playing more on stream later on. Sorry. Apparently we've lost tracking here. Let's find someone to go say hi to. I'm looking. Oh, I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Or let's make a new friend, actually. Let's make a new friend. Who's playing Minecraft today? Okay. I'm looking to see who's playing Minecraft today, so give me a hot second. See if there's anyone. Well, in which case, we'll go to plan B. We'll say hi to you. Okay. 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 You's a good friend, so we'll go say hi to her. Yoink. All right, everyone. We are punching out all library cards now. Please get your books out and up to the counter so we can check them out and get out of here. But before we do, I have an extra special message for you. let's go back to my office so I may say it. Wink. Nope. Nope. And here we are. Thank you all so much for showing up today. Thank you all for being here with me today and spending so much time with me whenever we do these silly little streams. It means the world to me, and I can't ever tell you how much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I say this almost every single stream, but I really, truly do mean it. When you spend your time here in our humble little library, it does not go unnoticed. Time once spent is gone for good. You can always get money back, you can always get things back, but time you can never get back. So whenever you give someone your time, you're paying them a huge compliment. Now, unfortunately, our time together has come to a close. It is time for me to make a couple of spawners. I'll be on the Discord. It's time for you to go out and weave your own tale. Whatever you choose to do, however you choose to do it, weave it with kindness. Until next time.